Yes, it would be nice if you ask your son or your daughter, like, hey, can you watch such and such while I go to the supermarket? Little stuff here and there. But there are certain parents out there that legitimately force you, like, you're not going to school today, you're going to leave school early, you're not going to basketball practice, you're not going to the after school program, you're not going to the mall with your friends because you need to watch little That's just fucked up. What up, everybody? I am not saying the right intro, so let's start on over. Allo, bonsoir. I'm the Mademoiselle, and this is my second channel, and Shortyy, we are going to be talking about motherfuckers, okay, I'm sorry, that's not nice, parents who have kids so that their other kids can take care of them, okay? Now, first things first, today's Creole word of the day is famille, which means family, all right? We're going to be talking about the family structure in the Haitian community, and primarily those who expect their kids to take care of their siblings as if they are their parents. As you guys can see, we got a nouveau name on the motherfucking channel, okay? These Chronicles of a Zone now. I like that one so much better than HaitianGirlTries, and the reason I changed it was because my HaitianGirlTries was literally supposed to be me trying shit, but then I realized I wasn't trying too many things, and I just didn't give a fuck for trying a lot of the things that I said I was gonna try. So I was like, I'm gonna change it because I do way more discussions on here more than anything pertaining to the Haitian culture. So Chronicles of a Zoe it is. If you like it, thanks. If you don't care. It's staying like this. I was raised as an only child. However, my father does have another daughter. That is my bitch. Okay, that is my sister, okay? Blood related sister. Even though we do have two separate moms, we were both basically raised as only children. However, we did essentially grow up together. I met her when I was about like 5 or 6, and she's about 6 months older than me. Yeah, that's for a whole nother video. And yeah, we went to the same college and everything. Like, that's my bitch. Now the thing is, my mom had very serious complications with having children. She had numerous miscarriages before and after me, so I'm a little bit of a miracle child. She's always want other children, but personally, I ain't never want no motherfucking siblings. I did always want an older brother, but I was already born, and that wasn't possible after me, so I was like, yeah, I don't want no motherfucking siblings, okay? I don't want no other kids to take my attention. I'm selfish. I'm greedy. I don't care. Well, I sub. All right. And I told my parents straight up, I mean, it's okay. I don't want no motherfucking siblings, okay? M'pa vle frère, m'pa vle sœur. I want to stay the way I am. And that's it. I was a kid, and I used to tell my parents all the time, like, we do not need any more kids all up in this house, okay? Mainly because, yes, I'm an attention whore. Another reason was because I seen how bad my parents struggled with money. And it wasn't even that my parents were broke, because my parents were not always broke, okay? I'm gonna tell you this right now. My parents used to make a good amount of money. Like, both my parents was balling. But my dad in particular has absolutely no good spending habits. He gambles. He likes to not pay bills. I grew up with my dad literally constantly not paying shit, and my mom would never find out because she would be at work, and by the time she came home from work, the things were paid, okay? Such as the cable, such as the rent. There's been times we've been evicted for a day, and he would pay it by the time my mom came off of work, and she would never know what happened. So it's just like, all of this other kid talk, it's like, no, y'all can barely take care of me. We not gonna have other motherfucking kids in this house. Like, no. And one of the very main reasons I was like, no, don't have no more kids was because of my friends. I had friends that had brothers and sisters, and they couldn't do anything with their lives, okay? They couldn't go outside. They couldn't do extracurriculars. They couldn't do shit because they always had to watch their brothers and sisters, and I was like, I'm not about to be that girl. I want to live my life. I want to do extracurriculars. I want to go out. I want to, you know, I was like 9, 10, but I wasn't really going nowhere. But I was thinking about the future. Like, I'm going to be 16 watching a 5-year-old or whatever the case may be. Is that the right math? You get the point. Like, I'm not about to be watching no little kids while I'm in high school. Like, I want to live my life. And, you know, my parents was just like, oh, well, you know, they thought it was funny, but I was dead serious. Like, this is not a joke. I'm 25 now. I remember this shit, and I'm dead ass. Like, I legitimately grew up watching way too many of my friends become legitimate step-parents to their siblings, and I just do not think that's okay. One of the main examples of this was one of my cousins from France, okay? She literally raised her younger sister. She was about maybe 15 or 16 when her little sister was born. Kid you not, her mom did nothing for this kid. I'm not joking. I'm not over-exaggerating. Her mom did nothing for this kid to the point where her little sister called my cousin mom. Okay? That little girl recognizes my cousin as her mom and not my cousin's mother. Can you imagine having a kid and just dumping them on your oldest child to take care of? And one day I asked her mom, like, so why do you think it's okay for her to just be watching your kid like that? I know what you guys are thinking. Oh my God, because I wanted to fucking know, okay? So I asked her, like, why do you think it's okay to dump your kid on her? Like, she has things she wants to do. It's not her responsibility to take care of your kid. She told me, and I know you guys have heard this saying, and I might get it wrong, but something like that. Like basically saying that I have kids so that my kids could do my work for me and I can relax. I have kids so that I can relax. Something along those lines. Yeah, comment down below. Y'all know what the fuck I'm talking about, okay? I don't really know the little proverb saying whatever that well, but that's basically what she said. And I'm just like, that's not okay. Like, what the I was just like, what? Like, so you specifically had kids so that your other kids could take care of the kids? Like, that's just disgusting. Like, what the fuck is the point? She already had 3. You ain't have to have the 4th one at that point. Like, what the fuck? You, like, especially if you was gonna want to take care of them full time. I know this other girl, she's in high school right now. She's about like maybe 15, maybe 16. And she has a younger brother, okay? And she is constantly watching this little boy to the point where her mom will literally pull her out of school so that she can watch him. Okay, instead of paying for a babysitter like a normal person, instead of, you know, calling out or doing whatever she has to do to take care of her own child, she takes her oldest child out of school and out of extracurricular activities so that she can be bound to take care of her younger son. Now, what's really, really worse about this is she had her oldest daughter when she was like 16, and now she's 16. So thank God she didn't follow in the footsteps of her mom by getting pregnant at 16. But the girl said straight up, I'm gonna fucking leave when I turn 18. I don't give a fuck if I have to go to a homeless shelter. Like, I'm leaving. Like, that's how much she resents her mom. Because when her mom had her, she was 16, she was young, she done ran away, came back, took her all over places of the country, didn't let her speak to her extended family, to like literally abused her physically, mentally, emotionally. The girl is practically suicidal. So for her not to like you and then you go and pop out another kid who she does treat better than her, okay? She literally will sit there and make food for her son and herself. And then, you know, when she comes and she's like, hey, mom, where's my food? She's like, I didn't make food for you. Go find some food outside. The chicken shack is down the street. Kid you not, I witnessed this bullshit, okay? And it's just heartbreaking because it's like, so you put me through all this bullshit and then you don't feed me and then you want me to watch your other kid that you like better than me? Nah, bro. I just don't understand it. Like, why is it, especially Haitian parents, okay? Now, I'm well aware that these do happen in other communities, but I'm going to talk about the Haitian community because I'm Haitian. And it's really, really sad because it's like, why do these Haitian parents think that they can just do what they want to their kids just because they're their kids? Like, your kids are not your property. Your kids are not your maids. Your kids are not a babysitting center. Yes, it would be nice if you ask your son or your daughter, like, hey, can you watch such and such while I go to the supermarket? Little stuff here and there. But there are certain parents out there that legitimately force you, like, you're not going to school today, you're going to leave school early, you're not going to basketball practice, you're not going to the after school program, you're not going to the mall with your friends because you need to watch little That's just fucked up. The kid needs to live their life too. When you do shit like that, the kid ends up resenting you. The kid ends up not fucking with their sibling. The kid ends up not living to their full potential because they spent half of their teenage or half of their young adult life watching kids that weren't theirs. And that's just not fair. Another friend of mine who literally had to like not go to college for the simple fact that her mom couldn't find anyone to watch her little brother and sister. Kid you not. Got accepted to so many colleges. She had full rides to colleges all over the motherfucking country. and she had to not attend because her parents said no. Who's going to watch your brother and sister? You know what she did? She got married to a man twice her age and moved the fuck out, and now she has like 2 kids of her own. That probably would have never happened if she went to school like she intended to. This girl was super smart. She had straight A's, and she was also kissing ass for grades. She wasn't taking a regular A. She had to have an A+++. She wasn't taking 100. She had to have 108. Like, she was not playing no games, so which sucked. Like, when we graduated high school, and like, we're like, oh, hey girl, what you up to? And she's married, and we're like, what the fuck? Like, it was just so weird. It's crazy because it's like, when you put these kids in these situations, you put them into the mind frame of desperate measures. Do you know, I have so many friends who have purposely got married just to get out of their parents' house. And I know what you guys are thinking. Oh, why don't they just grow up and move out? Why get married? Why do all of that extra shit? If you guys have not been before, you would not know that in the Haitian culture, it is absolutely frowned upon to move out of your parents' house when you are not married. The only way you can move out is because of school or marriage, or if you happen to have a kid out of wedlock, which is absolutely not allowed either. You definitely, like, moving out before you should. Like, if you move out of your parents' house, okay, you're gonna have a problem. I moved to my parents' house mainly due to school, and my mom would not shut up about it. Like, every day she tries to guilt trip me. Oh, ouais, maman, rete avec petite, yo, ceci, but like, it's very fucking annoying. And I'm fucking 25. Like, I know 35-year-olds still live with their parents because they're not married. Like, it's very, very serious in the Haitian community. And it's not just the Haitian community. There's many other cultures where it is custom to stay at your parents' house until you are married, no and ifs or buts. For her, she was like, you know what? I'm gonna find a man and I'm gonna leave the house. I have a lot of friends that did that. They were like, I'm not trying to hear nobody's mouth. I don't want to go through this. I'm just gonna find a man, I'm gonna find a wife, and I'm gonna get married, and I'm gonna get the fuck out. Personally, would I do that? Hell the fuck nah. I said get the fuck out of here. I did it my way. Was it the best way? I think so for me. Everyone has their own way of doing things. However, I just don't think that's okay. Like, there's so many people that could have done so much more or so much different if their parents weren't so overbearing, if their parents weren't so controlling, if their parents would allow them to be and do what they really want to do. It's not okay to force your kids to take care of their siblings because you, as a parent, did not thoroughly think about how you were going to take care of this kid, how you were going to financially provide for this kid. That's just absolutely ridiculous to me, and it's not okay. And it's so sad when I see all of these kids, like, I'm trying to get them, you know, to join stuff that I've been part of, or I'm trying to give them advice, and they're like, oh no, but I gotta watch my brother, oh no, I gotta watch my cousin, I gotta watch my sister, Listen, if you are in that situation, you need to speak up for yourself. You need to tell your parents, like, hey, I want to do this, I want to do that, you making me do this is stopping me from doing this, that, and the third, and you're ruining my life. And yes, they're going to be upset. I don't think they're really going to kick you out unless you're like that old enough to take care of yourself. But you should at least express to them, like, I would like to do more stuff. It might really backfire, I'm telling you this right now. Hopefully they don't kick you out, but worst case scenario, have a backup plan if they do. Make sure you got a house at your cousin's house open. Okay, make sure you got a bed at the shelter open because they might. But just in case, just let them know how you feel, because Haitian parents have this, like, legit way of, like, oh, well,
they never said anything about it. Well, they never complained, so I thought it was okay. I thought they wanted to spend time with their brother, their sister, their cousin, or whatever.
I'm telling you, I've seen it. I've had friends of mine confront, you know, their family members in front of me, because that's another thing. Try to have someone there for moral support and, you know, for, you know, witness, just in case they kill you, because they will try to be like, oh, well, you never said anything, you never said you had a problem, how am I supposed to know that it was bothering you? They will fucking hit you with that shit, trust me. It's happened numerous of times. So make sure you bring someone with you. Make sure you have a backup plan and just say how you feel. Be very, very respectful about it. And actually make sure you have something going for yourself. Don't just be like, oh, well, I'm trying to go to the mall with my friends, so I can't watch Jerry. No, bitch. Be like, I want to join the basketball team. I want to do SAT classes. I want to do this, you know, I want to do something that's very, very productive in life, that's going to enhance my future, and I cannot because you are not allowing me to grow as an individual. Say it like that, but in a better way. Like, you know, I feel like that was still a little aggressive. You gotta make it nice, soft, and hit them where it hurts, but not too fucking, like, hard so they might hurt you. Okay, you don't want them to hurt you. And like honestly, just be upfront and honest, because that's just some real fucked up shit. Another thing you can also do is if you have other siblings, like other older siblings, you guys can alternate. Like, you know, your older brother or older sister can alternate with you as to when you watch the kid or whatever, watch your other siblings. And then you guys both have like a balanced type of schedule. I personally do feel for anyone who's going through this. Let me know down in the comment section below if this sounds like your life. What did you do? Did you tell your parents about it? Did you stop watching the kids? Did it completely ruin your life? Are you doing this to your kids? Like, share, subscribe, do all that. And I'm gonna see y'all next time.